Good morning, everybody. Merry Christmas. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest, and we have, only like a couple more minutes left of Christmas right now. We did get a big Ninokuni update announcement, which we were expecting. We have new zones, new chaos fields. We're going to have the warding dolls coming out. Let's go ahead and talk about everything and kind of talk about some of the questions I have about it. So let's go ahead and dig in. There's a lot going on. I talked to Thin Bear for probably the last 20 minutes before I made this video, just for some clarification, because there is a lot of things that are not clear that are a little bit different from the KR version. So whether or not that's translation or something else, it's hard to tell. So let's go ahead and talk about that. So we're getting the first two. So we're getting the two new regions. If you guys have seen my sneak peek video, I did show images from those zones. We walk through those zones. They're absolutely beautiful. So I think this is really exciting because with the new zones is of course going to come new soul stones. We're going to be getting new treasure chests. We're going to be getting new points of interest. Of course, I'll have updates for all of those, but overall, just great addition to the game. Really hyped for this. Of course, we're going to be getting the new field boss as well, which is going to be another great addition to the field boss route. And we're going to be getting the new chaos field. Now, the new chaos field, Atrazia Citadel, should be interesting. So part of the reason this is interesting when I was talking about this is that some of these situations, or this zone in particular, has some interesting drop tables. So it has drop tables that are not introduced in the game yet, which you may not be used to seeing. So it might be that we're going to get modified drops, or maybe they're going to release these systems kind of early. We're not really sure. They did talk about gem expansion, which of course some of these are gem items. So we'll kind of have to wait and see here in terms of making sure we're getting the proper items and following through. One thing Thin Bear pointed out is that at level 20, the spade gives 500 attack. So you may want to keep that in mind. They do cost a lot, but the spade and the crown are going to be the two that are the most worth it. And at 500 attack for each spade, that's going to be really good. So for those of you who have been hoarding gem level materials, definitely going to be a really great opportunity to increase your stats. We're also going to be getting a new class grade, new Tetra puzzles, heart stars, achievements, and titles. Now, the new class grade, I'm not crazy excited for. I'm more excited for the level cap increase to hit probably around 150 plus. The reason for that is it'll be faster for you to level my alts, and getting the class grades for your alts is so nice. It's such a good feeling. Farming on your alts gets you so many items, so many crafting items, so many, gold if you're farming gold. It's just a great feeling to farm on your alts, and leveling them up to get the new class grade and get everything that you can get from that as well for your alts is absolutely fantastic. Quick tip for you guys if you are leveling your alts. I've been using my 4-star weapon chest in order to get Awakening 3 for the increased accuracy. If you do have higher level alts, it really does help to have 2 4-star weapons awaken to 3 for that plus 5% accuracy. It makes a huge difference. Make sure you're setting the iron gauntlets, those 3-star awaken 10 for the max amount of accuracy that you can get. That plus accuracy stat is so important to the kill speed for your alts. We're also going to be getting the warding doll. Now, one of the things people did not know about the warding doll, which I found out and talked to with a friend, is that the warding doll is used no matter what. So let's assume that you set your warding doll because you don't want your weapon to D-level, and let's say that your weapon levels up instead. The warding doll is still going to be consumed. So the warding doll doesn't just stay there until you fail. It's consumed no matter what. So a lot of people may not be aware of that. So there's something to think about there, something to keep in mind. We're also getting the Wishing Tree Part 2. So, of course, we're going to be getting the standard bosses. We're also going to be getting the snowball fight, which I'm personally excited for. I hope we get the costume that KR had, which is the costume where it's literally the cat in like a onesie, and it is the cutest costume ever. It was free over there, so I'm really hoping we get that. We're going to be getting a new episode shop renewal. They did announce a new mount. Now, the new mount, we weren't sure which mount they're talking about here because the translation isn't 100%. So this is called Black Circle Burster. You might have seen this image pop up here when I was jumping around to the new Chaos Field to show you guys. But we think it's going to be the Black Tiger. The Black Tiger was released in KR around New Year's, so this would make sense. It's just the name isn't accurate. So it could be the Black Tiger, it could not. If it is the Black Tiger, it's another attack-based mount with HP and evasion. So basically, you're going to want to grab him. That attack stat is going to be so valuable. We were looking at other mounts that it could be because, of course, the owl, for those of you that are familiar, is supposed to be the quote-unquote next mount that is released, but that's not released until we get Crossfields 4. Now, Crossfields 4 was shown to be in the data in the last update, but there's no talk about Crossfields 4 in this update schedule, which is interesting. So maybe something's going to happen. Maybe the Black Circle Burster is referring to the tiger. It could also be referring to the owl. Either way, they both have attack. The owl is gotten it from Crossfield, so you'll want to get both of those. We'll be getting Wishing Tree episode guide, Make History exchange event, and the year-end countdown special missions. Of course, you're going to want to keep all of these in mind. Personally, if I were you guys, unless the bundles are really good, I would not purchase them right now. They released a whole bunch of bundles that came out around Christmas time for like Kingdom members and stuff, and the free one was great, but the other two were kind of meh. I would really hold out. It feels like there hasn't been incredible bundles like must buy right now, but we do know that Chinese New Year is coming around the corner. So, or Lunar New Year, depending on where you live. So you will want to make sure and prepare for that because we're likely going to be getting some very good deals when that does come around. It's going to be equivalent to essentially Black Friday for America in most gacha games that I played. So keep your eyes out for that. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. Merry Christmas. And I will see you guys on stream Tuesday night. We're going to be hyped up for this update, and hopefully maintenance doesn't get extended. I'm not going to hold my breath. Anyway, everybody, I'll catch you guys all later.